Start it. I think it's up. All right. All right. I think it's up. I think it's working. Hold on, guys. Bring me. All right, I'm back. And we're 4 years in. Because I've stopped it so many times, I haven't even reached the 5th year of this. Oh no! What the hell? I know this thing did not do me that, y'all. I was supposed to be in summer, not summer, spring. I was supposed to be in spring. So the last time I played this on Catchy, it basically reverted me back to that. That sucks. Oh my god, I gotta do all of this over and I can't. With all my experimentation, at least it didn't like mess it up to where. Damn it. So all of the move. Did it do it? Wait, it looks like it did part of the move that I was looking at. No, I don't know. Losing, I cannot tell. I have to go back into my VODs and look. No, because the stand, the last time in the VODs, the stand was over in the middle. Yeah, the stand were over. They were over in the middle, so it did put me back over. Okay, at least I didn't have to restart the whole thing. At least I didn't have to restart it. However, I lost a lot of work that I did. I lost a lot of work. That sucks, but at least it wasn't like the first time when it took away all of my progress. So we're good. I'm okay with that. We maybe even have opportunities to redo the grow and stuff. All right, so yeah, as you could see, that's not even half of what I did over here. Like when I got off of stream the last time. Where's the puppy? Stinky. Yeah, I'd already like done the carrots and all of that. Yeah, the carrots were done. These weren't ready. Yeah, that's way back, y'all. That's way back. Cause I think I'm already on day 2 or something of spring. So this is like way back. Yeah. This is when I just done all of this stuff. My God. That sucks. But it's alright. Me put this in here. Pick all of this up. My pockets are full. Put these in here. Meat in here. Yes, here. Mm-mm. Maybe I should move this. Okay, move this here, put this here, up here. My pockets are full. Okay. And I remembered we had just gotten on the last stream, we had just gotten all of the other stuff going. So I have to remember to always grab that file off when I if I swap operating systems, especially the Linux side. Let me see something. Yeah, that totally sucks though. Kinda. Because today I wanted to go to the mines. I maybe could still go to the mines. It's just that stuff changed. Now this looks better. That was bothering me though. So I guess now it's my opportunity to fix stuff. I guess you could say that. This is basically my opportunity to fix stuff that was kind of broken when I got to the point that I was at last stream. So let's go feed the animals and then come back and to leave the carrots. So Misho, you see the bulls, the vumbles are used for mating. You have to get the little dust, Duffy dust from what's his name to get that done. Oh shoot, I forgot to feed whatchamacallit, Layla and Clifford. I'll go back and feed them. 2 dog collars, no glider. Damn. Keep the dog collars though. So you could at least when you get a dog you could, you know, have that. 3? Damn. Yeah, it really doesn't want you having hold on. I have to come back here. Doesn't want you having a glider. I think I got the glider like second or third time at in the deep mines. I don't think I have another one. Let me see if I have another one. I think I sold it. Oh, I do have another one. It's okay. You okay? If you still can't get it, let me know, and then I could maybe hop over to your session and get it to you. But I gotten like those. I think I got in the hot. I think that's where I got those. Let me get the fish. Yo, Clifford is dirty. Yeah, you could put those in your pocket, and they could it could keep them lit. Yeah. That was actually a good thing they did. The soup takes too long. Yeah, you could do that too. You could do that too. Put this up here. I'll make another beehive. Paper wasp I can maybe sell. Let's see. Put these in here. That. Here. This. And the camera. All right, let's go back. Let's call a tower. then head back over there. All right, so I'm not sure if Reaper's in here. Yo, what was the calculation we did? 278, I think. Because it's 134 and 144. I have to think of the calculations I did for the crops. So it was 278. I don't remember. I think it was 278. Yes. Okay. Thank you. Mm-hmm. Oh no. Damn it. I just saw somebody with some poopy smell on them. Let me go back. I don't want them to get sick. Let's see. Who had the poop? Yeah, yeah, that's what I'd gotten. But I remembered I bought more, so I had leftovers that time. All right. Yeah, I did a lot, so then I had leftovers. Let me see. I had to wait. Yeah, I was supposed to start planting the orchard because I had done all of the like removals and all of that, and here we are. We're back. But you know what? I'm not complaining. I'm not complaining, guys, because it could be a lot worse where it started all over again, and we don't want it starting all over again. Yeah, we had the kale. I think she bought kale from us the last time. I don't think she's gonna buy kale from us this time. She bought kale from us the last time, and we ended up making, so this is 108. We ended up making like almost 3 mil off of it. At least Dade is not here. He working. So he's not gonna see what I'm gonna be doing right now. Let's see something here. So, I think I figured out the formula for catchy. I don't know if it would have worked on bazite. No. Nothing I tried that time was working. My lava, so when you go into the hot, they have the what you call them again, losing? I even forgot. What's the name of that hat? The flame jelly. So they have the flame jelly, and if you kill a few of them, you have a certain number of chances of getting an actual hat from them. And so it drops a hat, and the hat kind of looks just like how they look, the flame jelly looks. So I basically have on the hat. But it does look like lava because it is a flaming jelly. And they do come from lava. Just a cute little hat. My farm is fancy, yes. I'm trying to be like Losing, but I'll never be like her because I can't drive. I hope she buys kale. It wasn't like that before. No, it wasn't. It's like I changed up some. I expanded the house. So the last time I streamed, which was last week Tuesday, I did a lot of things last week Tuesday, but I changed operating system again, and so yeah. Once in a while, I admit my inability to drive. Hush, Losing. Nobody ask you. So yeah, the plan is the plan is to the plan is to add more here. Basically, put 2 more tanks. So put 2 more tanks here and add more crops, more stuff here. So we could, so we could at least grow more. Especially some of the crops that will make money, especially for some of the crops that will make money. So, yeah. But yeah, Hood, I actually I changed up some stuff, added some stuff. I actually made it look like a farm. I made it look like a farm. So, and then I expanded the house up some. I removed the orchard here. And I had already done some work on Tuesday night, but all of that is gone. But all of this is going to be flattened over here, and the orchard is going to move here. But now I expanded it out now, so we could have more room for stuff. Because I want to get some more of these auto placers, or is it an auto placer or a sorter? I don't remember what it is, but it allows me to put a number of stuff in there and just have it cook. So like this over here, oh, I just forgot. That looks like roach with Hood, of all the things you're thinking, it's a roach wings. Really? Roach wings, you said. I'm giving you the side eye. You know what? Seeing it now, I can't unsee it. I cannot unsee it now. Damn you. Oh my God. I cannot unsee it now. You're so messy. Oh my goodness. I cannot unsee the roach wings now. Oh man. Mm-mm-mm. Do you want to build a snowman? Do you want to come and play? Every time I do the snowman, I think of that song. I got fish traps, man. Yeah, they're crab traps. But the crab traps don't catch crabs. They catch everything else under the sun. You know, sometimes they will catch a few crabs or something, but they catch everything else. But they're crab traps. So I was so stunned with how things changed up here that I didn't even attempt to move any housing or anything like that because I was so surprised. Anyways, in my shock that I rolled back so far, yeah. Why is my house so tiny? It's big though. You see, it's you don't look on the inside, you look on the inside hood. It might be tiny, but it's big inside. You know? It's like I am tiny, but I'm big inside. I got a big back. You see that? Don't listen to the shit I say, bro. Oh my goodness. Small outside, big inside. But looks can be deceiving. What you trying to say? Losing. I'm tiny. Oh my goodness. Let's put this over here. We got a ton of kale, ton of carrots. The only thing tiny about me is my stature. Losing, you were banned. Bad losing. I know. I know she ain't said that. Mm-mm-mm. I can't take you nowhere, losing. Nowhere. So this is like what I basically added here. I put stuff in. So I don't have to touch these. They're just going to continuously make until they're done. You see all of these teas that I have, they're just, it's, as for the cheese, it's making a ton of cheese too. I'll be lost without you and your smart ass comments. You know, you're right about that, Lucy. You're right about that. You're right. You're right. You're right. Pain in my ass. Always the slick comments. All right, so we hadn't really streamed on YouTube for a while because of all of the issues that we've been having. But hopefully, knock on wood, we've resolved the issues because it's playing now. YouTube is working just fine. Now it's about trying to make sure that it stays working. Reaper, thank you for the gifted sub to losing my mind. She could harass me more. Enjoy those emotes, losing. Enjoy the emotes. This goes up for sale. I don't know if I want to sell the remainder of these just yet. I think I might take them out for now. Alright, so I think I'm gonna put them in here for now for safekeeping because I don't want to sell them. I really don't. Okay, so the plan is move this back and then move this over. I think that will work. Move this over. Then move this over one. Then move this over here. Yeah, I think. All right, so to start over, going back to your other seat on your blanket. All right, Luzin, no problem. Thank you. So the plan is, it's basically do it right this time. That's the plan. So we have a little under about an hour to maybe get some of this stuff done. We have a little bit under an hour to get it done. Let's put, we had this here. Let's put this over here. Reaper, are you in here still? Did you walk away already? So the FFM PEG HEVC is what I'm using on the 9060 XT. And that seems to be working. That seems to play nice with the internet and encoding and all of that good stuff. Okay, so 422, and we have 108 on us, right? Yes, I have the airport. It's over here. His airport is over here. It's like 2.5 million. That's what you need. But my plan is, and why I'm moving everything, is so I could start the train station too. So I could do the train tracks and all of that. But yeah, I do have that. I have everything in. I'm hoping in future updates they will have more more stuff. You could say maybe have new residents come in, more buildings that we could use, you know. Let me make sure I don't have I sure had that. Okay, let's fade that off. There's an update coming in April, so fingers crossed. Yeah, I'm hoping. And I think he's a one-man show, if I remember. So updates taking a while. It doesn't really matter, but yeah, I'm hoping that you'll have more residents, more buildings that you will look forward to, because after a while it does stagnate when you don't have anything else to look forward to. Feels stagnant. I'm just putting this there because I'm gonna move it again tomorrow anyways. All right, let's give Stinky some meat. Let's go ahead and give him some meat. So you see, it just does it. It just does it. And that's what we want. One day you'll be rich and you'll just move buildings around like this. Yeah, I know Losing is happy I'm spending the money. I did have a lot. I did do a lot and I did have a lot going on. But yeah. So because we in all my experimentations, I messed myself over, to be honest. So yeah. I basically messed myself up. All the different move-ins and whatnots, and you know. All right. But so far, I will tell you, gaming on Linux feels different. You don't understand the fish pond? Hold on, I'll explain to you in a while, okay? Give me just a few minutes. I'm not on call, but I'm on call. All right, I'm back. Oops. So the fish pond allows you. So the fish pond allows you to raise fish. So you could get like, you know, fish that is difficult, for example. So I had only one lungfish in here, and then when you put the like not crabs. Can you put crabs in there when you put like the prawns and the other stuff in here? It gives you fish eggs, and if you leave it up to 15, the next day it makes some more fish. Yeah, the critters. So the only thing that you could only have up to 5 in the fish pond, and you could make as many fish pond as long as you have what you call it, as long as you have the trophy from fishing. You have the bronze, silver, gold. You could make a fish pond with those, and you could have up to 5 fish. You could put marlins in here, lungfish in here. I think you could put, Luzin, can you put barracudas in here too? I'm not sure. I think she has barracudas. But once they reach to 15, you could get them to reproduce. Now, once you get them, 5, 15 eggs, and then you get them to 5. Now, the eggs you could take to make fish roe. And that's to show you guys, I don't even have my stuff here for the fish roe. And I had them here before. So I went way back. So you could make fish roe, and fish roe is like 17,000. Yeah, so you could put any fish in there. But you will want to put the ones that give you like a lot of fish for your money, basically, or for, like these give you 26 pieces and stuff like that. But you could make fish roe with the eggs, and the fish roe costs like $17,000. You could get back $17,000 from it, basically, for the fish roe. Caviar. Yes, caviar. Don't. So you could get caviar. And caviar is like, distinguished piece of meat and fish right here that is very expensive. Let me see if I have it in here real quick. Yes. So I did get caviar, which is old fish eggs, but it takes 7 days to make. So it takes 7 days to make, and you put them in the keg. And you get caviar. And that's what you would use the roe for. Or you could make roe nigiri. So when it gets to 5, so your fish, you could put some fish out to cook and sell. Yes, you could do that. Or you could have them do eggs for you so you could make the caviar. And then you could save up on the caviar. So when Sheila wants some, then you have caviar to give her, and then you can make money. I only take out one lungfish because I use it to feed Layla. So there's that. There is that with the lungfish. So you get 26 pieces. Yeah, you could make roe nigiri, or you could make caviar, or you could have them continuously make fish. They do stop at 5. It does stop at 5. Yeah, it was, I don't remember. Was it when I went into the mines? I ended up with caviar, and I was like, how do I make it? And then I looked it up. It was like, oh, you need the old fish eggs for that. And I was like, oh, shoot. And it's like 17,600 for one jar. So if you have like 50 of them or more, you need to find lungfish. Lungfish is it late? I think you get it late. I caught one by chance. But if you use your fish book, you'll be able to catch him. I only caught one by chance, and once I caught it, I was like, hell yeah. I put that sucker in there and I was good to go. I was good to go. Yeah, rivers at night. I listen, losing. When I saw the alert that I had, there was a lungfish. When I walked in there, I was like, oh, hell yeah. I pulled that out so fast to get that fish. And then I put it in there. That was the one. I just placed it in there. I had it like in a container waiting. I had it in a container waiting. And then once I got the fish stuff, I put it in there and I started like doing the eggs. But I had it like just sitting waiting because I was like, oh my God, it's very rare. It's not even, don't even put very in front of it. It's rare. Let's pet these guys. Pet Rihanna. Pet Alvin. Madeline. I think I'm gonna get Trevor. We're gonna do Alvin and the Chickmunks. We're gonna do Alvin and the Chickmunks with these. Anyways, let's put all this back. Let's see. We may be able to do more fertilizer. But if you could get like the barracuda does a lot of stuff too. You could get a lot from it. That's how Luzin made her money, Micho. She basically every night, every day, she went to the ocean and she liked fish and she looked for barracuda. A ton of barracuda. 108 minus 42. 422. I ain't even gonna hurt my head up. 314. 314, and then we need another 144. 592. So she got a whole ton of it, Micho, and she made over $22 million off of that. Okay, 22 mil. And that's how she became a baller in Dinkum. Yep. Because Sheila buys cooked fish. And she buys them at a high value. Listen, she waited a whole month with that fish. And Sheila used to ask me for cooked fish like every other day. And she couldn't. You maybe should have came over my spot and gotten it, Luzin. That's maybe what you should have done. She waited for Sheila, bruh. Sheila was trolling her, too. Sheila trolled the shit out of her. She asking for stupid stuff. Try buying from her too. So you could buy from her as much as possible. I think she was one that took a while for me too. She was one that took a while, I believe. Yeah, she does ask for stuff that you couldn't make too. Luckily, she would ask sometimes for like bugs too. She would do bugs. I used to hold on to the bugs just in case she asked for some of those too. She asks me for a few bugs sometimes, like she does now. That's how I think I got some of my stuff done with her. Because she asked for bugs, and I was like, oh yeah, here you go, hunty. Here you go. Oh, the roll nagari. Toe nagari. Ha. Can't type shit on your phone. Hey, that happens to me sometimes. You don't look at your girl. You need to look. Oh my god. Yeah, you need to look at your calendar. I don't look at mine sometimes and I miss their birthdays, but damn. I think this Sunday coming up is the fish festival. Fishing competition, I mean. Think we got everything? Yeah, I think we got. So all of this is basically all of this is carrots. Hopefully we could get some more if she has them available. We could do some I think this is where we'd counted them. We have like 8 more days. And I think it takes like 6 days for the for this to get ready. I think it takes 6 days. I didn't even look to see what she was selling. Roasted coffee beans? No. You know, since After Hood Ninja says this hook looks like roach wings, I can't unsee it. I really can't unsee it anymore. Damn you, Hood. I really can't. I can't anymore. It's like, damn. They do look like roach wings. We do need to go, we do need to go metal detecting because we do not have springs, and we need springs to make the stuff that we need. Let me see what I got on me. Let me make some hearty soup. We have over 4,900 carrots. Nothing too fancy, I would say. Let's put the crab meat in here. And let's use this. Okay, we got a little pep in our step, a little glide in our stride, a little motion in the ocean. Let's go. See those little legs go? Let's turn things around over here, and let's put stuff over here. Yeah, I wish it wouldn't slow this down. If you put a little pep in your step, you should have a little pep in your step while using this, right? I would think. So we're going to try to do a little bit of metal detecting so we could get some stuff. Especially the springs, because we need the springs so that we can make the sprinkler system. Because if you notice, there's one spot on that other plot. I could have maybe filled it up with carrots, but I couldn't because it's missing. And technically I could, but I'd rather have everything in there. And so it's missing one sprinkler in there. A bloody light bulb. I still need to finish up my dictionary too, but I ain't gonna worry about that. Still need to do the dictionary to get Still need to do the dictionary. I think I need like two more critters or something, or two more fish. I think it's two more fish. May not get it till next year, in the 5th year. Oh shoot. And this is where sometimes we get the amber too, because the amber, you could get, it could weigh up to how many pounds that you could get, like 77,000 with it. We could get more springs. Need at least, give or take, 16. Because it takes 4 springs to make a sprinkler system. 1 sprinkler system. I might go into the deep mine. I think the deep mine, I could get some more springs in there because, you know, it has the old trucks and stuff. So that's what I might have to do. Go into the deep mine. And see if I could get some of that. We are getting some keys, though. Those keys for us to open the treasure chest. Okay, that's one more. All right, let's look. I'll put the phone to charge overnight. If I want to make... hold on. Let's take this. This. right. So 3 spots. I think we have 6. We had 1. That's 7. We could get at least 8. And we could make that spring. Tired of the gears. Yeah, I'll have to go into the deep mines to see if I could get some more springs. Hmm. Seven, 8. Okay, let's see. I think it takes 4 to make the I think it takes 4 to make the sprinkler. And I need a copper one. And I need a aluminum one. Okay, let's see. Let's see what we can find. Call signal and let's go. Let's see here. Okay. Yep. Yay. We actually got it. The last time I took ages to get that last one. Okay. So now we could put this one here. We may have to do a little bit of, you know, reassembly here. Maybe this out more, make it 15, make it equal, 144 in each. You know, make it a little bit easier. We'll see. All right, so we'll need another 12. So we're gonna need another 12 of this. Let's do this real quick. Get our watering can and let's water these before we go to bed. Because we did plant them after the sprinkler system went off. So we just want to make sure that tomorrow when we get up, they're all equal. Because if they're not watered, some are watered, they don't mature like at the same time. Now, the one thing of stories of seasons, you like you could jump, you get those upgraded cans, and you could the iron can. I mean, you could get those upgraded cans, and then you could do the like swoop de doop kind of thingy, and then you could water like the whole row or whatever. It's like this is needed here, but in a sense, it's unrealistic. So I rather it like this. You do a whole swoop de doop to get stuff going. I do need to grow some more rice, but I have to look here. Let's see. This work? I have to see if that works. Because we do have some rice in there. Like I finally like emptied out a lot of my storage box, even on stories of seasons. Luckily, we don't have to keep our clothing in there like how we keep our clothing here. If I sell all of that, I might have to sell all that clothing because I don't really need it. I only wear my purple jumpsuit. You know what I mean? Because I'm a simple gal. I don't need any extra dresses unless in the next update they're like, you know, dress to impress kind of shit. Otherwise, then that thing is going to go straight to John. We need to sell them. Got like boxes full of clothing. You know, they're getting all moldy and mildewy because they've just been sitting there in the moisture. You know what I mean? Could be sold. They only have, well, they do kind of have a Goodwill with the recycle bin, but that's it. But you don't get nothing from it when you give it back in the recycle bin. Oh, how much coffee do I have? Let me look and see how much coffee I have. And then, so we don't have to go down into the mines right now because we got what we need, but we still need to go into the mines to get more stuff. Okay. So let's put this in here. We got some discs we could sell. Let's put these away and then go empty out the crab trap and put more worms in there. So let's put these up. Oh, and this. Got 13. I'll tell y'all, I don't know how some of y'all stay streaming more than 6 hours. I can't do it. Already tired. I do have work tomorrow morning though, so I have to prepare mentally too. That it's no longer the weekend. That the weekend flew by quickly, like it didn't even exist. It was like I just blinked and it's Monday again. Oh, we got 8 keys out of that. Not bad. So 8 out of the 14 crab traps were keys. That's a lot of keys. We maybe do have to go down into Undergrove. Undergrove and Deep Mines. Deep Mines first though, because I need some springs, as I said. Oh, give me that meat. Thank you so much. Thank you. And then we do need to do the other side too. So, oh my God, there's so much to do. With this game, there's a lot to do. A lot. So much to do, so little time is what you could say with this. How long does the silk take to make? 7 days? Or is it like, I forgot how many days it takes to make silk. I need another terrarium also, so I could get more, at least make more silk too. 2 days? Okay. Okay, so we do have the fishing competition that we'll need to do. So we're not going into the mines today. We're not going to the islands either. Thank you, Luzin. All right, so do we have fish and chips? Let's see if we got fish and chips. We do have fish and chips. All right, so we do have fish and chips. So we're going to take that. Let's put this away. All right, we're going to put this away. Put this away here because we're already full. Put this here. Put this in here so that we could get one more lungfish because we only have 4 right now. Okay. We have this. All right. What else we got here? Think. Okay, we already have a jackaroo jump one, a jackaroo one. You know, you can't repair the jackaroo ones, can you? So I'll keep that. I'll keep that because you can't repair it. All right, so bro, why are you dirty? It's like the shower. He doesn't use the shower because the shower is right next to you, Stinky. I guess you live up to your name. All right, so we're going to... Fishing competition starts soon. Let's just go ahead and do that, to be honest. All right, we need to go get barracuda. Let's see if we could beat this cheating busters because they be cheating on the butterfly ones. The butterfly competition, they be cheating on that shit. And ain't nobody telling me nothing. I did pet Stinky, right? So he's not gonna come in the water like he did the last time. He almost died. He almost died because he decided to follow me into the ocean. Barracuda, bluefish. Barracuda. I don't want anchovies. Anchovies, get away. There we go. One barracuda. Yeah, where the hell are the barracudas, though? I think there's one over here. Yep, there's one. Two barracuda. What the hell am I facing, y'all? There. Come on. Take a bite. Take a bite. I think it's stuck. Let's do this. We will stand. Let's try to go make our way over here. Where is it? There it is. Trying to get as close as possible to it so that these bloody blue fishes won't, the blue fish won't try to get to it. There we go. All right, so we got 3. And I could sell the barracuda later to that dude so he could give me some money. But I don't really need the money, so I will maybe cook these so I could get the fish so I could do patience is a virtue like Luzin did. But I ain't got no patience, so y'all should know that I don't have no patience. So we'll see how this goes. I don't see any more barracudas over here. Let's go over here. I see one barracuda over here. Yeah. You sometimes have to be kind of sneaky. Damn it. Hold out too fast. Come on. Oh my God. Let it bite. There we go. All right. Let's do this. I'm gonna drive in and check in some of this. Actually, let's stop and let's see if there are any. Oh. Yep, there's a barracuda over here. Oh. It's like you have to be so slick. The last time I got gold. This time I don't know if I will. I think I've always gotten gold in the fishing competition. I think the only other time I missed it was I was doing something else. So I've always gotten gold in it. Hey Next, how are you? You cheated the hell out of the Skyfest. You could use your slingshot too. to get all those thingies. How are you doing next? Sorry guys, I don't have my alerts on Linux, so if y'all message, it may take me a while to respond to it. I redid everything until my Mix It Up bot is not on at all. Thanks for stopping by. No problem, Lex. I hadn't seen you stream in a while. I was like, oh, he's playing Arc Raiders. How are you doing? You've been there lurking? Thank you. We were playing a little bit Marvels earlier. No, stay over there. Don't need your kind to bite on my line. You're thinking about getting into cybersecurity? Any insight? I mean, there's still... I don't think there'll be any shortage of need for cybersecurity folks, to be honest. So there is an opportunity for it. Are you trying to go back to school, or are you taking like certifications for it? There is a need. A lot of companies are looking for it now, especially with the AI boom that's going on. You know? But there are tons of avenues you could take. Oh, there's a barramundi. No. Barracuda. There's another barracuda here. So with most company, even with my company that I work for, especially with, I'll tell you this much, especially with those going into the MDM for their devices and whatnot, those actually, you know, they need people who are in security, because, you know, that person will have to look up the apps and all of that. So there are tons of opportunity. $30 years, it's a whole other ball game. But I see what you're saying, but that's a whole other ball game. You actually have to worry about people opening links that they shouldn't, and they do a lot of that. They do a lot of that. Click on links that they shouldn't click on. And it's like they know better, but they still do it. Learn a language. There are a lot of languages out there. Lua, Python. All right, good. I secured my spot. I secured my spot, so now I could get my trophy. I mean, most definitely. I was actually doing IT 30 years ago with my A plus, but got tired of family and friends asking. You know, I'm looking and I'm giving you the side eye, sir. You got tired. That's actually the practice, and I will be honest with you. Helping family and friends is actually practice that you have. You know, thank you, Reaper. You see, just saying, helping, that's extra practice. I say I would have gone for it. Rust doesn't seem that bad to me, though, to be honest. That's just me. Doesn't seem that bad. All right, we gotta go check on the animals, but we needed to secure our first place so we could get our trophies for the fishing competition. To be honest, I think I used my trophies to put them in the house to make more money. That's what I did with my trophies. That's what I did with my trophies. I put them in the house for more rent. Because they be paying me money now for rent, you know? I'm like a big landlord and shit, making like 50,000. You know what I mean? So I'm out here working the system. See, a barracuda. Let me see how much a barracuda gives you. I'll tell you how much a barracuda gives. How much a barracuda gives, losing, because you've been working with the barracudas longer than I have. 9, 5, yeah. Yep, it gives 5. 5 pieces. Which one doesn't one? There's one that gives no. Longworm gives 29, 26. Tuna gives the most. I saw tuna one night, bruv, and I missed out on it because I didn't have any fish and chips on me, and I missed out on it. I think I was like so pissed off. The lionfish, yeah. Are these ready? Yeah, these are ready. And she want corn? Oh shit, I didn't go check on the animals, but alright. They alright. Ain't nothing gonna happen to them. Let me put this to charge. I'll see them tomorrow. Got 55 pieces of this here. And two, how are you doing? How was your weekend? So you see, these just run. Just have them there. All right. I do need to go check on them. Much longer. might have to go check on the animals. Let's see. Snow tomorrow with a chance of sunny sunshine in the morning and the afternoon. Visibility will be poor when it's snowing tomorrow. At least 13 meters in front of you. So make sure you're driving safe and you're keeping warm. This is our forecast for Lucky Island. All right. Yeah, the lionfish I think gives a lot too. It's funny how the small fish in the on the freshwater side could give a good chunk, like the little ones. I think the rainbow gives at least 5 or something like that. Ah, shoot, I forgot to have her move the building. So we're gonna move this over some. It's gonna be like basically in the same spot here. Because it was a little over here, so we're gonna move it a little over some. Then you're looking at the CompTIA now. Did you ever finish your A plus though? Or you just decided not to complete it because you got tired of helping family? Because it would be good too. I tell people to finish up their CompTIA A plus because that helps them to learn the basic of computers. 1, 2, and while you're doing security and whatnot, you know the basics, so you'll know what to look for whenever it comes to what is going on to troubleshoot. I've worked with a lot of people who are like network engineers, but then they don't know the basics of computers, and so they only know a portion of it. So when it comes to troubleshooting, they could not troubleshoot, you know. But that's up to you. I had somebody tell me one year that CompTIA Plus, the A plus itself, was not important because, you know, as long as the person has security and networking, they're fine. But it's like, okay, but this person doesn't know this. So how are they going to troubleshoot this? And it actually was a valid point because they did not know a certain aspect of things. And so, yeah. Yeah, sometimes it's good to just learn the whole suite. Because that will enable you to, you know, if there's a problem on one side, you'll be able to decipher that problem. Are you not in your thingy? Huh. Oh, they didn't eat either because I didn't come out here. Let's put these up. But yeah, it's again, it's up to you. That's what you want to do. And I would say try as much as possible to do the CompTIA Plus. That'll give you a greater understanding of a lot of things when it comes to troubleshooting. Because then you'll be able to say, okay, so this connects to this. This person utilized this, so this is what it does. And as I said, some companies are going MDM, and with MDM, you know, some want to make sure if they're restricted, especially some states have restrictive stuff for, you know, certain agencies cannot use their phones to do this and yada yada yada, you know. And with that restriction, you know, you need a security guy to be doing that. All right, let's put this away. I think we cleaned everybody up. Let's look. We came by and checked on people. The animals. Let me do this. Let me put this up and see if come on. What's the time? All right, so we are going to be rating out. For those of you on YouTube, thank you for hanging out with me. Tonight was actually only like almost, I would say, a test to see how it will run. And it seemed to have performed well. So I am going to end the stream here. I'll see you guys tomorrow when I stream again.